Welcome to the Myla and Madz podcast.
It's the Myla and Madz with Dad podcast.
Dad, we're just joking. It's the Myla and Madz with Dad podcast.
Well, if y'all keep that up, it's just going to be the Madz podcast.
All right, hey.
Hello.
I wanted to talk first.
But you were the last to talk, I think, Madz.
She never talks first.
Yes, I did last time.
No, you didn't.
You did. You said something about the time.
Yes.
I didn't realize it was a competition.
I guess it is.
Yes, it is now.
Oh, now it's going to be a race every time to see who gets to talk first.
Yeah,
That's
true.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
Huh. All right, hey, congratulations, Myla. You made the Blaze basketball team.
Yeah.
That's awesome. There's 12 of you guys that made it, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. How'd it go?
Good. And my friend Tora also made it.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys, I think there's a big group of you girls that's been together for a little while that made it together, right?
Yeah. And I'm getting new basketball shoes, and me and Tora are matching.
Oh, my word. Is that the orange ones you were talking about?
Yeah, the orange and white Kyries.
Okay, awesome.
Speaking of making the teams, I was going to talk about this last week. So the dance team, they also made a lot of my friends made that.
Did they?
Yeah.
Awesome. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
So Amelia and Surya.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations. That's big stuff. That'll be fun. All right. Hey, so here we go. We went to the Burrville Sweet Treats.
I was going to bring that up.
You were going to bring it up?
Yeah, I have on my notes.
Dude, I'm sorry. All right. So, Madz, what'd you think? What'd you get?
First of all, that was my second thing on the list.
Was it?
Yeah. Under dance.
You have been getting stuff together and preparing for this podcast. I'm proud of you.
I just have it on the top of my head.
You're like, I'm prepared.
I just have it.
I just have it on top of my head.
You just keep it in your brain.
Yeah. I think of stuff as we do the podcast.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, about that.
About that.
All
Yeah.
right, Madz. How was it? What'd you get?
What did I? Oh, go get the birthday. What's it called?
Blizzard.
Blizzard. Yes, birthday blizzard. It was amazing. It was awesome.
Okay. What did I get, Dad? What is it?
You got the brownie chocolate sundae with vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, but it was really good.
That's awesome. Yeah, and they're so big, too, and they're not that expensive for how much you get. And I think we both munched on yours.
Yeah.
It was delicious. So that's in Clinton, Tennessee. We highly recommend that. We put a picture on, was it on Facebook and Instagram?
I think it's Facebook and Instagram, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I don't have this on my notes, but I want to talk about it. We just put out our first TikTok video.
Yeah.
That blew up.
It blew up as soon as we put it out.
I didn't expect it to blow up. It was like a
I didn't
1K thing.
Yeah, it was.
1K.
It was really good. In an
That's
hour.
basically how many people listen to the podcast.
But yeah, that thing blew up really quick, and it was fun to make. If nothing else, if it didn't do good at all, it was fun to make.
Yeah.
We need to post the background of the clips. That was
it was so
funniest.
funny.
Oh, the outtakes. Why are they all funny on me? You guys
Okay.
didn't do anything funny.
I did mine first try.
Okay, I'm
Same.
gonna get a little hint in there, but my dad's toes speaking out of the table.
It kind of looks like Donald Duck feet.
So that's
No,
not
no,
even on the
my dad.
outtakes. That's literally on the video we posted. And I didn't realize you could see my feet and my toes and my
Your flip-flops.
Yeah, it looked like he had no shoes on, so we were like,
Even your mom was like, "Why does it look like you have Flintstone feet?"
no, I said that, and Mom was like,
Oh, she was cackling over it. Okay. Wow. Hey, before I get into the dad jokes,
wait, who helped us make that though?
oh, that was your Aunt Savannah, my sister. Yeah.
Yes.
You forgot to say that part.
That's Ella and Olivia's mom that were on the podcast. Or I think was it just Ella?
No,
No,
they've
it was
both
both.
been on the
Yeah,
podcast.
Ella and Livy. That's their mom. That helped us film that video.
Yeah. It was fun to do. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Madz, so you give me a hard time about these dad jokes all the time. I remembered yesterday the very first joke you ever told me. Do you remember?
No.
Okay, I'm going to remind you. What do you call a bear with no teeth?
Teethless?
A gummy bear. That was the first joke you ever told, and that was such a dad joke.
That's funny.
God, that was the funniest joke when you told it too, because at that point you hadn't been able to tell a joke good, but man, you killed it on that one, and I was so surprised.
So yesterday I was looking at old videos and I just stumbled
no.
across a Christmas video of us whenever we were little, and our presents were upstairs, but then there were the big presents downstairs, And then I was like, oh, I forgot about downstairs. We started running to the stairs, and I went, the stairs. Look down the stairs.
Gosh, I forgot how much I missed those days.
And
You
then,
guys are fun now, but that was awesome.
and then Maddie, I was really quick going down the stairs, and Maddie went, wait for me, Myla. And her, like, in that voice, because we both had, like,
Wait
really
for
high
me,
pitched-
Myla.
Yeah, like that. It was
That's
really
funny. So I saw the other day that there's a couple. It's a guy and a girl, and they live in a tent full time.
How do you do that?
I don't know. So they actually live on 5 acres of land.
What?
Yeah, and they have this tent. They pay $450 a month in rent just for the property that have their tent. Could you guys do that?
No.
No?
I mean, maybe for, like, a few days, not for, like,
know.
your life. That's
Yeah.
just, like, no.
Man. Yeah, so they said the only downside to the whole thing is that it gets pretty dusty in there. They have to sweep like 10 times a day.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mine would be the heat or the cold.
Yeah,
You can't debate that. Like, if it's too hot,
it's
maybe
just
get a
hot.
fan.
Yeah.
Best
Wait.
you can do.
You know, at the beach, at that campground, they have like air conditioners that they put in their tents.
I know, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
No pun intended. You get it? You said a dad joke.
What'd I say?
I said they put an AC
Oh, that's
in
really
their-
cool. Of course you did that.
Oh, that was too funny. That
Yeah.
was a good one.
So,
Yeah.
some people, I don't know how people actually trust people not to go in the tent and steal, like, phones, all the valuable stuff. I don't know how they have that much trust.
Well, I think it's on like 5 acres, so it's right in the middle of that.
No, I'm talking about, like, at campgrounds.
Oh, at campgrounds?
Like, at Myrtle Beach. Like,
Well, would you go in and steal something?
well, I mean,
No.
not me. There's certain people, like, maybe
Yeah.
teenagers.
What, like the people that stole our basketball off the back of the golf cart that one
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
We're still
Terrible.
expecting
Terrible.
the boys, teenagers, because there's
Yeah.
a lot of them that likes to play
Yeah,
basketball.
I think you just kind of go with it and hope for the best.
Well, if somebody lost their phone, I'd be like, want to square up?
Square. What are you promoting fights over there at the campground?
Yeah, apparently.
At this point, of course, the worst time for dad jokes, you
You-
just have to pull them out.
You've been saying that, like, every time he does a dad joke.
Because
Like,
they're
worst time
not
for dad
good.
joke.
I don't even need the beep anymore. I just need Maddie to say it's the worst time for a dad joke.
Yeah, and then just say,
Fair
like,
enough.
oh, yeah, I got one.
Yeah, no, that would be
Because
good.
It is. Every time you pop it up, it's always, oh, we're in the middle of a conversation. We just finished. Beep! Dad joke!
Okay. How do you get a squirrel's attention?
By
What?
mocking it.
You act like a nut.
Oh my gosh. You
Again,
are
with another
terrible.
terrible one.
That was a good one.
You think that.
Well, I'm the dad. I'm the dad of the dad
You
joke.
should post a TikTok that's like, what do you rate dad's dad jokes? And then have a scale to where people can vote. That will depend if
Blow
people
up.
actually like them.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know.
So we can maybe lose some dad jokes.
We'll talk about it.
Dad jokes are weird. So they're
Yes.
funny.
So, what is something that seems really gross that isn't?
Mom's food.
That's not where I was going with this.
No, it is gross though.
That's not what I was going with at all. Your mother makes great homemade food. all
No,
the
I'm
Homemade
talking about, like,
food.
all the seasonings and
Yeah,
stuff.
the
like,
lettuce, the
it-
seasoning, the tomatoes on
Oh
a
yeah, no,
sandwich.
her
They don't go together.
her
don't.
palate is much more mature than ours.
Yeah.
Like I could eat,
like just spaghetti, and she has to have, like, salt, and, like,
Pepper.
macaroni. She does, like,
Oh,
mashed potatoes, salt, pepper, and then I'm like, just eat the macaroni.
it's mac and cheese for a reason, not mac and cheese, salt, pepper.
when we first got together, we used to make spaghetti all the time, and I never thought nothing about it. I just ate it and ate it and ate it. And then one time we made it, and I actually looked at the spaghetti. There was a carrot inside the spaghetti. I stopped and froze, and I just looked at her. I was like, what is in my spaghetti? This is, I don't know. It's just normal stuff. I said, this is a carrot. That is not normal.
Not normal.
So I went over and she said, well, the jar is in the trash. I went over and I got it out of the trash can and I'm looking at it and it said like mixed garden vegetables chunks. And I'm like, why do we need chunks of vegetables in our spaghetti? There's no way.
That's
It's
funny.
spaghetti. Eat it like it is, or just don't have spaghetti.
Right. So from then on, that's when I went to the store and I was like, look, Prego traditional. There's no reason we need to buy anything but traditional spaghetti sauce.
That's funny.
Oh,
Dad. So Mom, she always you know how she puts like all that stuff like you just talked about?
yeah.
So she like gets all her like hot dogs, macaroni, what's it called?
How'd you go from hot dogs to macaroni?
I don't really know, but like she puts ramen, like all of those stuff. Like in ramen, she puts the corn, the vegetable, the dried corn, the dried vegetables, and I'm like,
Oh, that little
you?
extra pack.
yes, and I'm like,
Yeah.
are you crazy?
Okay,
Are you crazy?
we're very off topic. So go back to what you
It
said.
is.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was completely random.
So,
Food.
so what is something that seems gross that actually isn't? So one of
I
the
know.
things that I caught off and that I was thinking of was drinking the water out of the bathroom sink. Why does that seem more gross than the kitchen sink?
Wait, I have an idea.
Yeah.
It's in the bathroom.
That is it.
It's
But
like
it's
you
still the
also-
same water supply,
no,
right?
No,
Yeah.
it's not. Water from sinks tastes so much different.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. But why? It's the same water supply.
I don't know. They don't
Wait.
have.
And maybe the
Wait.
faucet.
I have
Hold on.
a plan.
Doesn't like the remnants of the toilet. So when you flush the toilet, you're supposed to put the lid down first because if
Mhm.
you don't, like you get spatter. Is it spatter? Splatter?
Bladder.
Tell
Yeah.
that to the
That's
school.
the school bathrooms. There's
Ugh.
like on one stall. There's like there's water everywhere.
Oh, they don't even have toilet lids, do they?
No,
No.
But you're also not drinking the water in the toilet stalls.
that's true.
Or I hope you're not.
I'm not.
So that's the ticket with what I'm talking about though, is like well maybe that does make it different. Maybe it is gross.
It has a different taste. So what I think they have different filters.
Oh, you know what? We don't have a
Mind
filter at
blown.
all in our bathroom sink, so maybe it is different.
Wait, you're
Okay.
saying? Hold up. You're saying when I like use that cup, put water in it to clean my mouth, I'm just getting more germs in my mouth.
No, it's not like dirty water. It's filtered by the city somewhere, but like
Cities
don't-
don't have good filters though.
hey, you know a lot of the bottled water that you get is filtered by the municipality, like the city somewhere. They just bottle it from a tap somewhere.
What?
Yeah. Like some is spring water and some is purified water.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm dead serious.
I did
No,
not
you're
know
not.
that.
Yeah.
Tell me you're not that serious.
Yeah, so when you get bottled water, you know, when did bottled water even become a thing? Because
You're making me regret my decision of drinking bottled water.
We are
when
so
I
off
was
topic
little,
right
we
now.
didn't even, I don't even think you could go in a store and buy bottled water. Like me and Madz talked about, we drank water out of the garden hose.
Yeah, that's what
What?
Mom was saying.
Yeah, like when we were outside playing, we
Oh,
just
yeah.
drank it out of the water hose. And that was okay. Nobody said, oh, is that spring or is that filtered?
That's funny.
Yeah, but nobody was worried about, was that water filtered or is it spring water? No, everybody just took their turns at the garden hose.
It's my turn. It's my turn.
Yeah, and everybody was cool with it.
Wait, I like one time Mom said, "Oh, do you know what we used to do back in our day?" So they would lock us outside for 7 hours.
You were scared to go inside because you never knew when they'd say, hey, you can't go back outside.
Oh yeah.
So you never wanted to go in and like draw attention to yourself. You just stayed out as long as you could.
Do you use the bathroom outside?
Yeah, I don't think
You
people
just
was
dug
too
a
worried.
hole?
Like I
Just
think
dug a hole, just
no,
pull
actually,
your pants down.
come to think of it, I don't know that like I think we were just dehydrated all the time. No one ever had to go to the bathroom.
What?
Yeah, that's weird.
Jinx,
weird.
you owe me Coke.
I don't ever remember needing to go inside to go to the bathroom at all. But hey, so speaking of the bathroom, why does everybody get weird about farts? We all do it. Everybody farts. Now some are loud and some aren't. But why does everybody get weird about it? Like if everyone just walked around farting when they needed to fart, it would just be normal, right?
Because the stink. The
No,
stink and the smells that come out.
Did you just say
At school, and whenever we're in like social studies or science, there's one person in the classroom that just rips it. It's nasty. Sometimes I think Maya, like in social studies, she was like, "Can we go out of the classroom? This is nasty."
It
got that bad.
Circulate the air.
So in my two teachers' room, if somebody farts, it's so cold that fart may just freeze. Like that's how cold it is. Like if somebody lets it go, it doesn't have enough time to spread. It just freezes.
Right, but could you imagine if that little pocket of smelly air hit somebody? Where'd that fart pocket come from?
No, and then wait, no, yeah, you're like the only one. Like, what does that smell? It smells like dead skunk. What smell?
What was that movie where he's like, I can taste it. I can taste it. It's in my
RV.
mouth.
It's RV. It's RV.
No, it's not RV. It's
Oh, that was Click.
Have you watched that?
Yeah, the movie with Adam Sandler where he has the remote and he fast forwards.
Oh
through life.
yes, that, I remember
Dad,
that.
you love people named Adam.
Oh man, that's too funny. But yeah,
That's funny.
It just blows my mind. If everybody just walked around and farted when they need to,
Oh, Dad.
or what about
go
like
straight.
smoking booths? Like they had a place like, hey, if you need to fart, slide over there. That's the
Oh
my
God,
God,
that
that
would
was
smell
crazy.
so bad. Whoever the owner of that and had
Kinda-
to clean it out.
Well, it wouldn't be like you wouldn't
Kind
be
of like
dropping deuces on the ground. I mean, it would just be smelly.
Kind of like those smoke
You'd
rooms.
have to have fans. Yeah, just have fans pushing it out.
Kind of like the smoke rooms where they'd
Yes.
go and smoke.
Yeah. Well, so this isn't something I planned about talking about, but have you ever went in a bathroom and thought you were in there by yourself? You just let one rip, then all of a sudden you hear commotion in the next stall, and you're like, "Oh gosh."
I feel like I don't know if I've done that. I have no clue.
Do you remember that game we did? The how would you handle scenarios?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Did you guys like those?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty fun.
Okay. So I got two more.
'Kay.
All right. And this is actually a test, Madz, because you didn't do really well in the last one.
Don't judge me.
I labeled you as the ride or die friend.
Yeah. They're not. They're getting out of there with no handcuffs on them.
Or you're just getting cuffed with them.
Yeah. Either one.
Well, I mean, at least you'll be in the same jail cell. We get to talk about drama.
Oh my
Okay.
word.
Hold on, Dad. So what if like there's like a group, like two people, and they get arrested? Why don't they just like put one arm in one arm to where like if they do run away, they would have to like yank each other.
Oh, because then they would still have two free arms, right?
Oh,
Oh
two
yeah.
Yeah.
that
arms
makes
up.
sense.
No, imagine they like locked one together and then the other together. You just be like,
Put them in a
what-
circle.
like
Yeah.
Waddle. How do I get in the car?
All right.
Waddle.
Here we go. Let's start. Myla, you invited 4 of your friends over to watch a movie.
Okay.
One of them shows up with a friend you didn't know was coming, but you only had enough food and drinks for the 4 and you. How do you handle it?
I guess just like limit the like you can have like if there's like 4 tacos, like since that person brought the friends, like you guys can have that taco. You brought that friend, you're gonna be sharing your food. that
She's
you
your
share.
problem.
It's your problem.
You guys split the food.
Yeah.
Madz?
Okay, I have a simple explanation for this. Looks like both of y'all are leaving the party.
What? You just gonna kick them
What?
both out?
Yeah. Yeah, they're both out.
All right. Here's number 2. This is actually the test.
Okay.
All right. You are shopping at a store with your friend.
Okay.
She hides a candy bar in her purse and tells you that she's going to steal it. How do you handle it?
Take it out and pay for it, and then I keep it.
Of course.
You don't say anything to her?
A chocolate bar.
I mean, she won't. She'll be like, "Where'd it go?" And I'm just like, "I paid for it. It's mine
Okay.
now."
Madz, what you got?
But I would say something.
So I would probably take it out of the like, cause I mean they told me. So I'd
Yeah.
take it out and just like throw it somewhere.
What?
It's like like I would like before you go walk out of the store, cause then the bugs are gonna go out. Like, let me check your arms and feet, up and down, up and
What?
down. So yada yada. Yeah, that chocolate bar would be probably yeeted.
Yeah. Mike, do you want to talk about the first time we went to Ace Hardware together?
Stop. So, I don't know like the whole story, but I like one tiny little kind of screw thing was on our way home that I told you.
Yeah. So you were
I thought I
sick.
hid it under my bed.
No. So you were sick at school one day. I picked you up and I had to go by Ace Hardware to get some nuts and bolts or something. And we left there and went straight to Walgreens to get your medicine.
Hmm.
And we're waiting in line. And all of a sudden you're just like playing with these little things in your hand. And I said, Myla, what do you have? And you said, oh, these. I got them at that store. And you had a handful of nuts and bolts that we didn't pay for.
I do not remember.
Yeah,
that.
you were like 5.
No, this is how I remember it. So I thought I stole like just one, and then we came home, and I hid it under my bed, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? Because I was like, why did I do that? And so I thought I showed you, and made me go back and tell the worker, and I started crying.
No, so we left from Walgreens and I drove you to Ace Hardware and I said, you're going to go inside, you're going to give these back and tell them you stole them. And so we walked inside, you were just bawling. And the guy come over that was there and working and I said, Myla, tell him what you did. And You're just like handing them to him. And you're like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And he just looked at me like I was the worst parent in the world. Like, why would you have this girl? He's like, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I said, yes, it is a big deal. She's not a thief. She's not stealing things from your store, and she's going to tell you she's sorry. And oh man, he just looked at me like, why would you do this to this sweet little girl? But have you stolen anything since
No.
then? Not at all.
I actually have a story too. This happened like 2 years ago.
2?
Yeah, 2 years ago. So what happened was I liked this bracelet. My dad said, "Yeah, you can get it." I think so. And then we walked out of the store. I completely forgot because we went to the plant section, and we went. They paid for their stuff, yada yada. So then we went, and as soon as we got in the car, I was like, "Hey, Dad, I think I have a bracelet. That bracelet's still on me."
Oh, you're right. That was at Home Depot.
No,
People, yeah.
it was one of those one bracelets, like the.
Yeah, the keychain bracelet thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I forgot all about that, Madz.
Yeah, I think that was a year ago.
See, at least I was like really young. You were like 8.
Yeah, I was at 8.
But I think everybody has to have that moment where they realize, like, okay, this is not okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I already knew it. Like, I already knew.
Yours
like,
was an
I
accident.
Like, mine was accident. Hers was like
I was little.
in
Right.
your pocket.
But imagine someone that doesn't have that scenario, that doesn't have to go back crying at Ace Hardware. Where do they ever learn?
Probably their parents would be like, "You're moving out, Jimmy."
Right. And I don't remember.
Thanks.
Jimmy. Who's Jimmy?
You're moving out, Jimmy Bob.
And I don't remember
Yeah,
ever
the
telling you,
streets.
like, hey, make sure you pay for everything you pick up. I thought it just went without saying, you know?
Yeah, it did. I paid for it.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Hey, let's move on to Would You Rathers.
'Kay.
All right. Would you rather have a new iPhone or an iPad?
iPhone. I never use my iPad.
All right, Madz?
Looks like I'm on an iPad. You know me. You
Okay,
know
so
iPad.
iPhone, iPad. Okay, would you rather have a new iPhone or a laptop?
Laptop.
Okay. Madz, would you rather have a
Laptop.
new... Okay, so two laptops. All right, so here we go. Would you rather keep the laptop or donate the money to a family that needs it for food and basic essentials like soap and shampoo and...
How do you do this to me?
I was gonna say that. Dang it.
I guess give. What do you mean donate the money? I don't have money because I have the laptop.
Right, but if I came to you and I said, hey, I can buy you a laptop, or X family over here that we kind of know, they really need some stuff that they can't get on their own.
Oh, I thought you meant that I had the laptop for a while and then I had to sell it and then give the money.
Yeah, so this is the new scenario. I came to you and I said, hey, we have X amount of money. I can buy you a laptop, or we can give it to X family because they need soap, shampoo, and
That
food.
one. That one.
Which one?
The family.
You would give the money to the family?
Yeah, that's why I pointed
Yeah.
the hand.
Okay. Well, they can't see you on the podcast.
Forgot about that.
All right. Mads, what about you?
Why would you do this to me? But I have an iPad already and a phone. So
I know
might
what
as
you
well
would
just
do.
the Family.
I know what you would do.
What?
You'd get that laptop, you just start collecting our soap and shampoo and taking it over to them.
That's a good idea. I can see that.
That's exactly what Maddie
Like-
would do.
Okay, they need this. Hey, do we have any more ramen bowls?
You would go over to Nene's. It's like a little Dollar General at our house. You start
That's
collecting
true. That
stuff.
is true. I went over there to get tape today.
Yeah. Mads, you got anything else you want to bring up?
Well, I mean, that last idea. Oh, yes, I do actually. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Oh, dad joke. What did the triangle say to the circle?
I'm pointing here. I have 3.
Oh, it's pretty close. You're pointless.
You're pointless. That's funny.
All right, Mads, what you got?
Taylor Swift. So, how like she caused an earthquake and stuff. She's continuing to do shows and cause more. Like, okay, so there's a houses 100 miles away. They could still hear her shows go on.
Holy smokes.
Like they had filed complaint to the police saying, "I can't sleep. This is too loud." 100 miles away.
Yeah, and if you remember in Nashville, when she was there, I don't think the concert started until like
Wait,
11
hold
or
up.
12 o'clock.
She
Yeah.
did one in Nashville and we didn't go.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't get tickets to that.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of Taylor Swift fans in Tennessee.
Swifties.
Yeah.
I'm a Swiftie.
Was she raised in Tennessee? It was Tennessee, right?
You know, I don't
I
know.
thought it was Nashville, but I'm not sure. Anywho,
Let's move on to our inspirational quotes.
Woo, woo.
courage, sacrifice, determination, commitment, toughness, heart, talent, guts. That's what little girls are made of. The heck with sugar and spice.
Nailed it.
Time for mine. If you were always trying to be normal, you'll never know how amazing you can be.
Awesome job, Madz.
You ready to close this?
Let's do it.
Okay, wait, no, I had to close. Go ahead and follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
Don't forget to go to mylaandmadz.com, guys. Don't forget that.
And let's always remember croissant, beaver tail, ramen, and macaroni and cheese. I got it down.
I don't need an audio file now. You got it.
Yeah.
Not if she adds more.
No, I think she's good.
No, I'm good on adding more.
All right, awesome.
Bye. Peace out.
Boom.
And we're done.